very quickly, let me talk about the dollar Canadian side first. Okay, so why I took this trade, okay, from a 4-hour time frame perspective, it's quite straightforward, right? Basically, what I'm seeing over here is we have the high here being established, right? So potentially that would be a bigger wave 4 degree, and I have this little impulsive drop, right? So that's where we start to see potentially this being a corrective structure, and ideally we want to see this momentum push to the downside. At least from a short-term perspective, right, this can be a potential 3-wave corrective pullback. Okay, so that's the reason why I'm actually having a bearish bias. Okay, and obviously this push up here is not very impulsive as well, right? So overall, we're basically looking at the bearish side of things. Okay. Okay, good. So I think there are some quick issue. Let me just add this in, right? Irvin. Okay, good. Yes, so I was saying that, that's the higher time frame perspective, right? So dollar Canadian here, we do have two valid setups, right? One is based on the Elliott wave, 3-wave perspective. So kind of, if you're following this, of course, we do have a little bit of a drawdown here as of now. Hey, but for me, this dollar Canadian trade, I actually took it based on the order flow approach, right? So it's also a little bit of a drawdown. But for order flow technique, the entry is slightly higher. Okay, so it's kind of floating right now, very, very close to the entry price. I think overall nothing has changed. From a higher time frame perspective, basically I'm still looking at the sell. Okay, and of course, in terms of the lower time frame, we can't enter that. If you look at RSI, right, we do have that little bit of a divergence as well. Okay, so overall here we are basically just holding on to this trade, right? I think overall nothing has shifted. We're still letting the market play out as it is. Okay, so we'll just let this run and see how the trade goes. Okay, that's on the dollar Canadian side of things, right?